masturbated in my life. I'm literally freaking out. Freaking out. Because, like, literally everything that could go wrong these, like, past 3 days has been going wrong. Like, everything. Okay? First of all, let's make some noise for the fit. Okay. Look at these colors together. I'm in the library. But anyway. Holy fuck. Okay. So yesterday, I had this 8-page research paper due that I hadn't started because I didn't have the time because I've been so busy. So I did it all yesterday. 8 research pages, right? And it took up my whole day. And then today, I had a final for my hardest class with this evil-ass professor, right? And this professor, because he's so evil, he makes us do a quiz every Friday. Every single Friday. And every quiz, there's 5 questions at the very end that repeat from the last quiz. So for my studying, I decided to primarily study the repeats because I figured those would be what's on the exam, right? So I studied these repeats, and I studied everything else too, but mainly these repeats. And, like, yesterday I spent most of my time doing this research paper. I had this English final that I had to email my professor that was due at midnight, and then I had to email my professor and be like, hey, I just did an 8-page paper today. I have an exam tomorrow morning. Like, I'm going to stay up all night studying for that. I'm so sorry. I'll get the final to you as soon as possible. Still haven't done it. Then I stay up all night studying for this psychology final, right? And, like, reading all these terms, the little repeats and everything, and then recording myself reading the terms so when my mouth, like, stops having the energy to read out the terms, I can still listen to the terms and follow along with my eyes. I fell asleep. When I went to bed finally, I put my AirPods in and listened to the recording of myself reading the terms. Like, I fell asleep to the terms, right? That's how locked in I was. Then I woke up early, only got like 4 hours of sleep on purpose so I could study more. I studied for hours this morning, over and over, just reading this shit. Tell me why I opened this final and I know nothing. 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 I literally sat there and laughed. I had to laugh. And people started looking at me crazy because I went crazy, because I lost my mind. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? And this boy was sitting behind me, and I could tell he was trying to copy my paper. And I was like, there's nothing on this paper, brah. There's nothing for you. Give me yours, matter of fact. Also, I forgot to mention, yesterday I had work, which was a big inconvenience for me in my 8-page paper and my exam and my English final, right? So I had work for 2 hours. I go to work, I'm stressed, I'm like, I don't have enough time to do the things I need to do, and on top of that, I'm scheduled to be at work, right? Tell me why I get a little notification while I'm at work of this group chat of my friend group. I have 2 friend groups at college. I have one that's these 2 girls that I live with, and one that's this big group of 6 girls that live below me, but I'm there, like, every day, and I'm on their little whiteboard and everything, and, like, they love me. Tell me why. Open my little notification from the group chat, and they're sending pictures of them in New York City. There's a New York City trip going on. All 6 of these girls are there. I'm not there. I was not told. Literally the day before, I threw one of these girls a birthday party. Like, we were planning a birthday party. We all bought wigs, and I had it at my dorm, and I spent $60 on DoorDash to get food for everybody because they ordered a pizza, but they only ordered one, so I didn't end up getting a slice because I couldn't eat, and I was starving, and I didn't get a slice, so I DoorDash food for myself. And then I decided to add, like, 4 extra large fries and 20-piece chicken nuggets, and 1 girl wanted a burger, and, like, I just decided to get everyone's stuff. Nobody paid me back. They said they would. I said I didn't care. Nobody did. I don't care. But, like, you can pay me back by inviting me to your New York City trip. Like, why am I not there? So that, like, ruined my life. So then that last night, when they finally got back, while I'm trying to study, it was just on my mind, and I couldn't think of anything else. And I actually went and I bought this plushie to get my mind off of it. I went to the bookstore on my campus, and I saw him, and he just made me happy, so I bought him. His name is Twinkle Tusk. Okay, so I text them, and I'm like, hey, is everything good? Like, I would have loved to go to New York. I don't know why I wasn't invited to the city. I would have loved to go with you guys. And I sent a little sad face. And 2 girls were like, oh my god, we're so sorry. No, like, we just thought you wouldn't be able to go. And I was like, okay. And then 2 of my other friends actually came up to the room, and they were like, we're so sorry. We thought you were invited. Like, they were being weird. They left us at the museum for, like, hours. And then my other friend texted me like paragraphs, and she was like, the whole trip was very weird. We were only invited because they needed a car. We thought they had mentioned it to you. And then I found out from those friends that one girl was like, well, he was just at the wig party and everything, so why does he have to go to the city? And like talking about how I don't know, just like talking shit. Like, okay, yeah, I was at the fucking wig party. Actually, I hosted the wig party in my dorm, and I paid for your fucking cheeseburger, and you said you'd pay me back, and you didn't, so shut the fuck up and actually kill yourself. But whatever, so that happened, and then I just felt like left out. Also, I woke up sick today, just like sore throat, feeling extremely tired, and then sneezing, and a runny nose, and coughing, and I just ignored it, because I had so much studying to do. And you want to know why I'm sick? Because of how much I physically exerted myself for this exam. Like, I was just up, I was drinking caffeine, I was drinking so much caffeine so I could stay up later and study more, and like taking melatonin when it was time to go to bed. Like, and for what? For what reason? Because I bombed it anyway, and I probably failed the class. So why was I doing all that? Why was I doing all that? All I wanted was to watch my little Taylor Swift documentary that came out at midnight, and I couldn't last night because I was studying, and I couldn't this morning because I was studying, and now I'm sick. So I'm going to go back to my room and be sick and watch my little Taylor Swift documentary. And then also, while I was typing my 8-page paper, my A came off my keyboard. What the fuck do you mean? Why? Why? So, anyway. Okay, well, that's my rant. I feel better now. In conclusion, fuck that blonde girl. She was my friend. She's not my friend no more. I don't like her. I'll be nice to her if I see her in the group, but I hate her, because why would you say that? Fuck that professor. I'm gonna leave him a new Rate My Professor review every month, telling the kids to run away, because right now there's a decent amount of like Rate My Professor reviews for him that say that he's evil, but there's also more that say he's nice, which I suspect is him typing them, because everyone agrees that he's evil. Fuck being sick. Fuck shitty computers. What else? Fuck papers that are 8 pages long. Fuck trips that don't include you. Fuck work. Fuck school. Fuck finals. Fuck my life, okay? The only thing I like in this life is Twinkle Tusk. When nobody got me, Twinkle Tusk got me for real. So I'm gonna go watch my Taylor Swift documentary and try to regain my will to live. Love you all so, so much.